Back with Bobby and JJ Radio. We have New Frontiers Public School in the studio. We have Mr. Alfredo Segura, Dr. Monica Villarreal, and Jeffrey Flores. I want to get right back into it. If you missed any of the earlier interview, we're talking about kids graduating from a public high school here in San Antonio, Texas, with a degree and being able to transfer credits to, it seems like, any Texas school, university or otherwise, and then having that leg up almost 2 years ahead of everyone else, being ahead of the game. And not only that, I feel personally, because I was in the Texas school district my whole life, prepared, because that's the biggest thing, right? I mean, you can take out all these student loans, you can do your best as you can, but you're actually preparing the children by having them attend the actual colleges while they're with you and under your umbrella, and then just pretty much setting them up for success. So I want to talk a little bit about the coverage of the state accountability or the academic ratings. What is your perspective on that type of system?
Well, just recently, the Texas Education Agency released their 2019 state accountability, and I believe it was last week. So the way that it works is TEA awards an A through F to each district and campus. The score is composed of 3 domains, including student achievement, school progress, and closing the gap. So one of the things for us is that while we truly believe in accountability, and that every school, to include us and everyone out there, we should be accountable for our scores, specifically in academics. But I think that for us and the mission that we're trying to accomplish, the accountability is much more broader than that, at least for us. We wanted to represent a true picture of what's happening. For example, that accountability on student achievement, growth, and closing the gap does not necessarily represent truly what we just talked about, and that gets missed. So I think that while we support that, it also is much broader than that, and we need to have those deep conversations about that. But since it's all about accountability right now, one of the things for us at our district in academics, we receive a B. So, we're very, very proud of that. That takes a lot of hard work to do that. Just like I mentioned in another segment, that we have 2 campuses. One is rated as an A, the other one as a C. But the academics is one portion of it. We also have a financial accountability. So you asked in the last segment about how do we do that? We run a very, very tight ship. And under the financial accountability rating, we were awarded an A superior, and we got a score of 98 out of 100%.
Wow. So that's almost as lean as you can get.
As lean as you can get.
2% body fat.
Yeah, sometimes the principals get mad at me, but
I bet. So, Dr. Villarreal, I heard that you got a pretty good score. Then that's the rumor around the campfire, is that you're the bar now. Talk about that a little bit.
We really came together. Last year was my first year in the actual New Frontiers Public Schools program, and really have to hand it to the foundation that has been set.
Sure.
We really put we put our boots on. We worked really hard. We were able to really grow up by 2 rating levels. And
2 rating levels under your rating
in a year.
Yeah. Okay.
Again, we worked really hard. And we did it just by being consistent, being targeted, and being really focused, and had clarity of our goals. But the rating system that we have, it's one-dimensional, and our kids are way more than that. Our kids, our staff, our district is way more than that. And so we really do commit ourselves to making sure that we're educating the whole child, not just for the accountability system, not just for a test, but for them to be prepared and successful in the future, as it's evidenced through their progress at the high school with the graduating classes, and then on to college success.
Yeah, because if you're just prepping them for a test, which is sometimes it happens in school districts and individual schools, then after that test, they're, like we talked about earlier, may not be prepared for not only college, but maybe the rest of their life.
And JJ, one of the biggest things, and Dr. V is very modest, but I'll share something about her.
Sure.
One of the things for her campus was growth. The growth that happened in that was just tremendous. You don't go from one rating to two in our case without having that work commitment. And so the way that that happens is that child comes, we meet them wherever they are at,
Right.
and we're able to take them to great levels above.
I love it. Mr. Flores, so is there a cost to attending these schools?
There's no cost in our whole school district. So from K through 12, there's no cost, there's no tuition. It is free to our families. And I mentioned before, the students enrolled in the high school attend their college courses at no cost as well. That's tuition, fees, books, everything covered from the Scantron sheets for a quarter all the way to tuition.
I love it. And Dr. Villarreal, are you guys accepting any applications for new students?
Yes, we are. We are currently accepting applications for kinder through 8th grade, so we do have an open enrollment policy. Currently, we are waitlisted for 9th grade, but we have limited availability, so any families that are interested in placing their students in our program, and on a path to and through college, please visit our website at newfrontierspublicschools.org or by giving us a call at 210-533-3655.
Be right back.